Hello students, welcome everyone. Today 8th standard science subject, unit 16 microorganisms. Today topic is uses of microorganisms. In previous class, we have studied various types of microorganisms: bacteria, virus, yeast, protozoan. So we have studied many types of microorganisms, and study about microorganisms is called microbiology. And study about virus, virology. Study about bacteria, bacteriology. Study about fungus, mycology. So from these microorganisms, what are the uses for human beings? The list is given below. Here the medicine, antibiotics, vaccine, agriculture, natural fertilizer, nitrogen fixation, biocontrol agents, the industry usage, sewage treatment, production of biogas, production of alcohol and wine, microbes in redding and tanning. In daily life usage of microorganisms, making bread, preparation of curd and cottage cheese. In human intestine, microbes in food process, food preservation and food production. So these are the topics we are going to study from this video. Let's we enter into our subject. The first one, medicine. Medicine, the first topic, antibiotics. What is the meaning by antibiotics? Anti means against. So the antibiotics is a substance produced by living organism which is toxic for other organisms, which is poison for other organisms. So these antibiotics, it is not permitted to grow or multiply other organism. So it acts as a poison for other organisms. It acts as a toxic for other organisms. So it's what? Anti means against. Antibiotics. Antibiotics, it is a substance produced by living organisms which is toxic for other organisms. Sir Alexander Fleming was the first person to discover the antibiotic penicillin in the year 1928. The antibiotic penicillin was obtained from the fungus. This fungus name is Penicillium chrysogenum. It is used to treat diseases such as tetanus and diphtheria. The antibiotic streptomycin is obtained from Streptomyces bacteria to cure various bacterial diseases like plague. So the Penicillium chrysogenum is a fungus. The Streptomyces is a bacteria. So from this fungus, it prepared antibiotics. So these antibiotics, it prevent the tetanus, diphtheria and plague diseases. Next we'll study about the topics vaccines. The Edward Jenner was the first person to discover smallpox vaccine. You can see the diagram here. This is what small box. The vaccines were prepared from dead or weakened microbes. The Edward Jenner was the first person to discover smallpox vaccine. He coined the term vaccination. When the vaccine is injected to the body of a patient, the body produces antibodies to fight against the germs. So these antibodies remain inside the body and protect from future invasion of germs. Therefore, vaccination is always called as immunization. Example, MMR. The vaccine is given preventing measles, mumps and rubella. The vaccine is given for preventing tuberculosis. So from these vaccines, it prevents measles, mumps and rubella, This vaccine is given preventing also the tuberculosis, the TB disease also to prevent by the vaccines. So the newborn baby, the doctors are advised to take the vaccines in the particular time. So the BCG is one of a very important vaccine for newborn baby. Agriculture natural fertilizers. Microorganisms are called as decomposers because they act upon degradable waste. So the all dead plants and animals, it get degraded with the help of the decomposers. The bacteria and fungus, they act as a decomposers. During the process, nitrates and other inorganic nutrients are released into the soil, making the soil fertile. So this compost is called as natural fertilizers. The type of biofertilizers they are given here, this picture. The biofertilizers are decomposed by decomposers. The nitrogen fixation. The rhizobium bacteria living in the root nodules of leguminous plants enrich the soil by fixing the atmospheric nitrogen as nitrates, which are essential for the growth of plants. Some free living bacteria in soil like cyanobacteria, nostoc can also fix nitrogen biologically. So plants cannot absorb the nitrogen directly from the atmosphere. So the rhizobium bacterium is helping to absorbing the nitrogen from the atmosphere. It fixed into the form of nitrate. So plants now can easily absorb this form of nitrates from the soil. Biocontrol agents. Microbes are used to protect the crops from pests. Some of them are given below. The Bacillus thuringiensis, BT. The cotton, it helps the plants to control insect. The bacteria, this is a bacteria, Bacillus thuringiensis is a bacteria. It helps to control the insect in cotton plant. And Trichoderma. Trichoderma is a fungus. It is helped to protect roots and control plant pathogens. Pathogens means the disease causing microorganisms. It's called pathogens. And Paxloviruses, it's a virus. It attacks insect and other arthropods. So Bacillus thuringiensis, it helps to control insect in cotton plant. And Trichoderma, it's a fungus. It's helped to protect roots and control plant pathogens. Paxloviruses attack insects and other arthropods. Industry sewage treatment. Some bacterium, they're helping to treat the sewage water. You know very well what is the sewage water. The drainage water or waste water is called sewage water. Aerobic microbes are allowed to grow in the primary effluent during the secondary stage of wastewater treatment. These microbes consume the major part of the organic matter, major part of the waste materials in the effluent. Example, Nitrobacter. In the anaerobic treatment of sewage, Methanobacterium, it's used to treat the sewage water. So the Nitrobacter and Methanobacterium, it is used to treat the sewage water. Then production of biogas. So biogas is prepared from animal and plant waste. The human and animal fecal matter and plant waste are broken down by anaerobic bacteria to produce methane gas, is a biogas, along with carbon dioxide and hydrogen. So this bacteria is called as methanogens. These types of bacteria is called as methanogens. It produce biogas from the waste materials of plant and animal. Production of alga and wine. Alcoholic drinks are prepared by a fermentation process with the help of the microbes, the fungus, yeast. Sugars present in grapes or fermented by using yeast. Beer is produced by the fermentation of sugars in rice and barley. With the help of the yeast, the wine is preparing from the grapes. So this process is called fermentation process. Microbes in renting and tanning. Flax plants are tied in bundles and kept in water. So during that time, the bacteria loosen the supporting of fibers of the stem by acting on the stem tissues. So this process is known as retting. Linen thread is made from these fibers. Example, Pseudomonas aeruginosa. In tanning industry, bacteria act upon the skin of animals and makes it soft, and therefore it becomes pliable. Next one, in daily life, making bread. The yeast is one of the very simple microorganism in fungus. The yeast is used to bakeries to make bread and cakes. They are added to the tough to produce carbon dioxide, which makes the tough rise. Bread and cakes are soft due to carbon dioxide gas. Chlorella is an algae, green algae, which is rich in proteins and vitamins, is added to the tough to enrich the bread with nutrients. So the bread are very soft in nature because of that yeast. Yeast is making the bread and other bakery products in tough. This is chlorella, green algae, which is rich in proteins and vitamins, is added to the tough to enrich the bread with nutrients. Bread are soft in nature and also protein rich nutrients with the help of these microorganisms, the algae, chlorella. Preparation of curd and cottage cheese. Lactose is the milk gets turned into lactic acid by the action of lactobacillus. The lactobacillus is a bacteria. Therefore, milk becomes thick. That's what curd. It gives a sour taste. When curd is processed in cottage cheese, the paneer is obtained from the milk. So the lactobacillus bacterium is helping the preparation of curd and the cottage cheese. In human intestine, Lactobacillus acidophilus that lives in the human intestine, it helps in digestion for food and fight against harmful disease-causing organisms. Lactobacillus acidophilus bacteria is living in the human intestine. Then Escherichia coli bacteria, E. coli bacteria, is living in human intestine. It helps in synthesizing vitamin K and vitamin B complex. This is a human intestine. The E. coli bacterium and also the Lactobacillus acidophilus bacterium is living in human intestine. It's help to digest and help and fight against the harmful disease-causing organisms. The E. coli bacterium, it synthesizes vitamin K and vitamin B complex. Microbes in food process. Microorganisms commonly used for food processing are yeast, bacteria, and molds. Fermentation process, which is carried out by microorganisms, result in the production of organic acids, alcohol, and esters. They help to preserve food and generate distinctive new food products. Food preservation, the two techniques are followed in food preservation. They are traditional techniques and modern techniques. First, we will study about that. Traditional techniques. In traditional techniques, fermentation, pickling, boiling, and sugaring are the traditional techniques followed in food preservation. Even in our home, our mother also preparing this traditional, using these traditional techniques for the fermentation of flour, pickling and boiling the milk and sugar, preparing the sugar syrup. These are the traditional techniques. Even our mother also preparing in our house. First one, fermentation. Fermentation is the microbial conversion of starch and sugar into alcohol. It makes food more nutritious and palatable. Palatable means tasty. So pickling, the pickles are prepared. The chemical pickling, food is placed in an edible liquid that kills bacteria and other microorganisms, vinegar, alcohol, vegetable oil. In fermentation, pickling bacteria is the liquid produce organic acid as preservation agent that produce lactic acid due to the presence of lactobacillus. So boiling milk, boiling liquid food items kill all the microbes. Example, boiling milk or boiling water. Then sugaring. Sugar is used to preserve fruits in an antimicrobial syrup. With the fruits such as apples, pears, peaches, plums. The syrup are made from these fruits. So these are antimicrobial syrup, the preserved form. The sugar is used to preserve fruits in an antimicrobial syrup. Next, modern techniques pasteurization. This is a process for preservation of liquid food like milk and other liquid food. This method was invented by Louis Pasteur in 1862. Milk is preserved by this method. It is heated up to 70 degrees Celsius to kill the bacteria, and it is cooled to 10 degrees Celsius to prevent the growth of remaining bacteria. Then milk is stored in sterilized bottles in cold places. The milk will not get spoiled. This method is Louis Pasteur method to kill the bacteria or microbes in milk. This is the pasteurization method, the Louis Pasteur method. Then food products and probiotics. Probiotics are live food supplements used in yogurt and other fermented milk products. Example, Lactobacillus, Acidophilus, and Bifidobacterium bifidum. This bacteria improve the microbial spectrum in the gut and thus contribute to the following effects. Decrease the risk of colon cancer, decrease the cholesterol absorption, prevent diarrheal disease by increasing immunity. So today we have studied about that uses of microorganisms. So many microorganisms are used in many ways. So the point we have studied. So thank you students. We'll meet next class. Thank you all. Thank you for watching.